Good afternoon, students. In continuation of array and matrix operation, first we will complete array and matrix operation, then we will discuss plotting in Scilab. First we create a matrix.
मैम जैसे हमने ये पीसी में डाउनलोड तो कर ली साइलैब पर मैम उसमें वर्क कैसे करेंगे?
हाँ, हेलो।
मैम जैसे पीसी में साइलैब डाउनलोड तो कर ली मैम, पर उसमें वर्क कैसे करेंगे मैम?
वर्क करो ना, उसको डबल क्लिक करो और कंसोल खुल रहा है, कंसोल में ही तो मैं काम कर रही हूँ।
अच्छा,
तुम अपनी स्क्रीन शेयर करोगे?
मैम अभी तो पीसी नहीं चला रहा हूँ, अभी मोबाइल में देख रहा हूँ। मैं पीसी
फिर
अभी
क्यों
बाहर
डिस्टर्ब
हूँ।
कर रहे हो? अभी
नहीं
चलाना
मैम
चाहिए ना।
पूछ रहा था, नहीं मैम पूछ रहा था मैं कि बाहर गया हूँ ना, दूसरा आंटी जी के घर गया हूँ, इसलिए पूछ रहा था मैं। हाँ देख रहा हूँ, मैंने डाउनलोड तो कर ली मैम, पर चलाना नहीं आ रहा था, इसलिए पूछ रहा था आपसे।
नहीं, चलाना नहीं हो तो ये तुम्हारी विंडो खुली हुई है और विंडो में मैं टाइप कर रही हूँ।
ओके, टाइप ही करना है मैम उसमें?
और क्या करना, और आगे का
अच्छा,
जैसे बताएंगे। हेलो, हाँ, हेलो। 4 space 15 space 14 and 1, then close the bracket, enter. This is another method of creating a matrix. Here we write m is equal to square bracket 16 3 2 13, then semicolon starting of new row, and after 8 we press the enter. Vishwajit, कोई प्रॉब्लम है? हेलो।
नो मैम। हेलो।
हाँ,
यस मैम।
कोई प्रॉब्लम है?
नो मैम।
ओके, and here we get a matrix, and if we want to calculate the sum of this matrix, you get the answer. Similarly, for you get the transpose of matrix M 16 3 2 and 13. This is the first row, and in transpose of matrix this first row becomes first column. Then if you type DIAG, you get the diagonal of matrix M 16 10 7 and all the diagonal elements of matrix M. If you write DIAG round brackets M, then clear the screen. A is equal to 1 space 2 space 3 semicolon 4 space 5 space 6 semicolon 7 space 8 space 9 and then close the bracket, enter, and if you write prod prod a comma apostrophe r apostrophe and then enter, you get the product of each column as a row vector. Clear? Similarly, if you write a comma apostrophe c apostrophe and then enter, in this you get the product of each row, you get the product of each row as a column vector. And if you write a and then enter, you get the product of all elements of all matrix element. And if you write min a then enter, you get the answer 1, means this command picks out the smallest element in the matrix. Similarly, if you write max a and enter, you get the maximum or largest element in the matrix. Clear the screen. If you hit a enter, or m enter, and if you want to delete any column or any row from this matrix, here you write m comma 3 is equal to, and press enter, this column is deleted. Clear? Similarly, if you write m colon comma 2 comma colon is equal to, and then press enter. This second row is deleted from the matrix. Similarly, if you write M 2, comma, colon is equal to square bracket 0 space 0 space 0, close the bracket and then enter. This second row is replaced by 0, 0 and 0. Second row is replaced by this 0, 0 and 0. See, clear the screen. And if you write M semicolon, comma, 3, the first one, 1 space 1 space and enter. This column, third column is replaced by 1, 1 and 1. Third column is replaced by 1, 1 and 1. Then in this example, in next example, we generate a 4 into 4 matrix. We will generate a 4 into 4 matrix by concatenation 4 2 into 2 matrix. A is equal to 12 space 12 semicolon 21 space 22, yes, then place semicolon, enter. B is equal to 1 minute please. If B is equal to 13 13 space 14 semicolon 23 space 24, then close the bracket and put semicolon, enter. Next matrix is this square bracket 31 space 31 semicolon 41 space 41, close the bracket, semicolon and then enter. And fourth matrix is 33 space 33 semicolon 44 space 44, close the bracket and place semicolon, enter. Then next is E is equal to A space B semicolon C space D, and if you enter, you get a matrix. This is the A matrix. Second, this is the B matrix, and C matrix is this, and D matrix is this. So in this example, a 4 into 4 matrix has been created by concatenation of 4 2 into 2 matrix. Let us build a table by using array. See, clear the screen. Here n is equal to 0. हाँ विश्वजीत, 0 colon 9 apostrophe, then place semicolon, and if you enter and here you write n space n dot caret 2 space 2 dot caret n, and if you enter, you get a table. Here this is the value of n. N is from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In this, n is multiplied by 2, power of 2. So first is 0, then 1 raised to the power 1 raised to the power 2 is 1, 4, 9, 16, 15. Similarly, in this case, 2 is multiplied with n. So we get 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and clear. Next is plotting function. To create a 2D plot, first we create a vector of x values, and then we create a vector of y values, and next we plot x and y. Suppose x is equal to, first we create a x vector, a vector of x values. So x is equal to 0 colon 0 0.1 colon 30 and semicolon, means if we define a vector of x values, then next define y is equal to sine of x, and if we put semicolon here, then enter, and if we plot x and y, plot x comma y, put semicolon and enter, this graphical window arises and you get a graph between x and y. Value of y is on y-axis and x is on there. Starting point is 0, last point is 30, starting point and last point. And corresponding to these values, we get a sinusoidal wave. But in this example, then we minimize this window, and if we write y is equal to sqrt, square root of x and enter, and then plot plot x and y, x comma y, and enter. First plot is this, and when we write y is equal to sqrt, square root of x, and plot, then this is a graph for the second plot. Here we minimize this, then we write CLF, semicolon, enter, clear the graphic window. Means CLF means clear the graphic window. And if we write y is equal to and plot x and y, x means this and y is sine x. X comma y, put the semicolon and enter. You get the graph between x and y. X is equal to 0 colon 0.1 colon 30 semicolon, enter. y1 is equal to sine of x, sorry, enter. y2 is equal to cos of x enter, and y3 is equal to sqrt x and put semicolon and enter, then plot x comma y1 comma x comma y2 y2 comma x comma y3 x comma y1 comma x comma y2 and x y3, and if you put semicolon and then enter, all the graphs are plotted on the same window. Next, then minimize this window and clear the screen. If x is equal to linspace 0 comma percentage pi. For pi we always use in Scilab percentage pi comma 21 y is equal to sine of 2 star x plus 1. Means in this we plot a function 2x plus 1 and here, then SCF 1 and enter. Set the current figure window. First next figure window ये set हो गई, current window set. Then CLF plot PLOT x comma y comma apostrophe O dash B apostrophe and put semicolon, then enter. There are two graphic window, but we set first graphic window, and in this graphic window we get a graph. These are 0 and this line is of blue color. If we plot plot x comma 0.5 multiplied by y comma caret then dash line and then write k and use apostrophe and apostrophe here and then semicolon and enter. You get the second graph. In this graph, this figure is for caret and here this 0 is, in first case we write 0, these are the line styles, and k for black and b for blue. Then minimize this, and if you write plot x comma sqrt square root of y square root of y comma apostrophe star colon G for green, means these are, in this case, O represent from Z circle, caret is also represented on line style, and C in this case enter the other. Here we have not used semicolon. Make the best of it. X comma sq r y comma apostrophe star then semicolon G apostrophe and then use semicolon and enter. And in this figure window, third color, for this graph we write G for green color, star at this, and this is for the line style. There is no X label or Y label, or there is no title of this graph. To label x-axis and y-axis, if we give a command x label x axis x-axis is labeled by x-axis. Then minimize this window. Y label the y-axis y apostrophe dollar space y of x y of x comma slash comma 0.5 y comma slash comma slash sqrt of y then space and dollar apostrophe a y label apostrophe y of a of x and comma dash then comma apostrophe FONTSIZ font size apostrophe then comma and 4 x label y dash equal to square root of y label apostrophe dollar sign then hello
Yes, ma'am.
time a last है y of x ये लास्ट है इसके बाद कॉमा स्लैश कॉमा कॉमा 5 y कॉमा स्लैश slash sqrt y dollar comma font size f o n One size apostrophe. Yeah, you apostrophe, comma, 4, and yeah. Then if you open this graphic window, y is 11. Y of x, 0.5 y, and under root or square root of y. So by to label x-axis and y-axis, we use x label and y label command. Time is over, so class is over, and their attendance 8 minutes. Publish. This, the, Okay, class is over. Thank you.